Hi everyone, my name is May Park. I'm back with another Hero Arts video. Today I'm going to show you how to create a fun monster card using the simple masking technique. I'm going to use the Hero Arts Monster Greetings stamp set for today's project. I tried combining my monster images with the florals and I created a couple of watercolor cards. But I realized that I'm terrible at watercoloring monsters, so I decided to start it over, creating another card that using watercolors. I started by placing an A2 card size white cardstock inside my Mini Misty stamping tool. If you don't have this stamping tool, you can use a regular acrylic block. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment first. I'm using the monster stamp to help me decide the placement of my sentiment. After positioning my sentiment stamp on my cardstock, I'm going to ink up my stamp with the Hero Arts Intense Black ink and stamping it on my card front. I didn't get a good impression on some areas, so I'm going to ink up the stamp again with the same black ink to get a good ink impression. Then I'm going to draw some guidelines using my ruler and pencil so I know where I should mask up the area to ink the colors later. I'm taping down Ranger Craft mat with washi tape onto my cutting mat. This mat has a slick surface, so it's easy to clean. It's very useful, especially when you use ink pads for inking technique. If you don't have this craft mat, you can just use a print paper or scrap paper underneath your ink blending work area. I'm going to mask off my center area with a scrap paper and I'm going to apply Hero Arts Soft Granite ink. I'm going to use Ranger Many ink blending tools. To get a better result with ink blending, I prefer to use old blending foam rather than using a brand new foam, as it helps me not to leave harsh lines while applying ink colors. I'm moving my ink blending tool in a circular motions to prevent leaving harsh lines from the edge of the blending foam. Then I'm going to use the A2 size print paper to create an oval-shaped mask. I'm using my pencil to draw the stage where the lights up on the scene. I'm going to apply the same gray ink color after masking off the outside of the main stage. As you can see here, I'm placing a post-it note underneath my right hand because I don't want to pick up some ink from the inked background and transfer it to my white card base. I'm going to keep applying ink to smoothen the harsh lines. Since I'm going to color my images with coping markers, I'll be using Hero Arts Intense Black ink for stamping my monster. If you don't have this ink, you can use other alcohol marker friendly ink like a Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm not going to do any serious blending but simple coloring. I'm using YG41 and G14 to color my monster. Then I'll be adding more colors to my monster image with R20 and YR68. Now I'm going to turn on some music and speed up the coloring process, and I'll be back soon. After my coloring is done, I'll be die cutting my image with my Spellbinders die cut machine. I'll be mounting my inked panel on the A2 size top folding white card base with glue tape. Then I'm going to finish off my card by popping up the monster die cut with a foam tape. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with another video. Bye bye!